Hello, hello, hello. I'm just gonna play a little bit of video while people get in. We're gonna repeat this little bit, so just while people get in, we'll play this. Then we'll get on to Minnesota Guardian's sentencing, and then we'll play the whole of this video, which is the police body cam put together. Hello, Internet God. Hello, Yogi B37. Hopefully you can hear me. Right. I'll just play a bit of video here while people come in. There is no sound at the start. So I better keep talking while we don't have any sound, and then I'll shut up when sound comes through the speaker. The cop is arriving on scene. Yeah, I'm not showing any sound at the moment, so we're not missing anything, I don't think. I thought I sped this up when I did it. I may well have sped it up. Want to make sure I have a bit of sound on this video. I know I had sound a second ago, so let's fast forward it a bit, see if... Where's the sound gone? Oh, I know why I can't hear any sound. I haven't got my headphones in and I just dropped my mic, so that was very good. Still can't hear any sound from the video source, which is really weird because I had it before I went live. What's happened? Let me have a look. Yeah, I know there's none on the first 30 seconds, but I'm just not getting any through my source. There's none there. Just bear with me 1 sec and I'll get some sound sorted on this video. Which one is it? So it is desktop audio 2. Should be outputting. But it's not outputting. What has happened to it? I didn't mute it.
I know your state. I know.
Oh, there we go. There's sound there.
Here I am.
Okay, well, we're going to come to this video in a bit. But we'll start off with Minnesota Guardian's sentencing. Now, hopefully, we should have a window come up. And I want to be careful here because I don't want to show his date of birth. And I think we're missing it there. So, if you remember correctly, Minnesota Guardian pled guilty to criminal vehicular operation, substantial bodily harm, gross negligence. Are you saying you can't see it? Hopefully it's big enough. Because when we go down the page, it's going to be hard to fit it all on the page unless I get it at this size. So he was convicted of substantial bodily harm, gross negligence. He had a car accident. It was the 20th of August, 2022. He pled guilty, so he's been convicted of a felony. Good job, Michael. He had sentencing today. So that's gross negligence, felony. Second one was dismissed. Third one was convicted, which was criminal vehicular operation, bodily harm, gross negligence. Fourth one was dismissed. Fifth one was dismissed. So, this is all that was on the record for quite a bit. Unfortunately, the judge shut down the Zoom hearing, so we weren't able to watch the sentencing. However, we became aware that things had happened because hearing was held in person and his conviction had been sent to the Department of Public Safety. And we're going down the case until the disposition, which is here. Now I'm just going to scroll across a bit, and then hopefully we're going to get it all on the screen. Right. So, he was sentenced, and some of you will be disappointed with the sentence, but he was sentenced today, and the probation conditions are the things to be conscious of, plus what it's going to cost him. So, he was sentenced to 3 years of monitored, supervised probation. Sorry, I should have said supervised, not monitored. That runs from today until the 14th of September 2026. He was sentenced to 136 days, but he was given credit for 136 days. We think somehow they managed to put his time served in with the time that he served for his previous conviction, which seems odd. So he doesn't appear that he's going to have to spend any additional time inside unless he breaches his 3-year supervised probation. Seriously. He got fined. Not a lot, you might say. $500 plus $15 plus $75. So that's $590 in total. 100 a month beginning the 1st of November 2023. All right. Now let's go through the conditions, and it's worth listening to this. I better not show you the goods bits before I get to read them. So he's got to follow all conditions set forth in the probation agreement. He's got to remain law-abiding. He's got to complete diagnostic assessment and or mental health assessment and follow all recommendations. Now, surprisingly, as this is a vehicular offence, but it was obviously committed whilst he was on probation for a sexual offence, he has got another 3 years of follow institution and programme rules, do not own or possess any law enforcement tools, including weapons and police scanners, attend sex offender programme as recommended by probation. Remembering his age, not possess, use any pornographic, sexually explicit material, including phone sex lines, internet phone chat lines, internet dating sites, social networks, pornography or erotica for 3 years. No social media, no internet. Do not have any internet use unless approved in writing by probation. If computer use is allowed by court or probation, DFD to agree to abide by and sign stipulations of such as stated by any computer usage and monitoring agreement of probation. 8. No access to use of internet without approval. If allowed access to internet-capable devices, defendant will be required to subscribe to internet monitoring service at own costs, as recommended by probation. Do not enter where sexual materials are available, to include strip clubs or adult bookstores unless specifically approved in writing by probation. Dear probation, I want to go to this strip club on such and such date. Sorry. Obtain employment and comply with housing recommendations made by probation. And now the biggie. Pay restitution in the individual amounts of $840, $56,506, $15,800, $870.93, $1,094, $20,000, $7,900.66, totaling $102,211.59. So that is over $100,000 that he has to pay in restitution. These are Anthony Wickless's conditions, Minnesota Guardian. He has to pay any additional restitution towards victims as requested, which shall remain open for 60 days, so they can add to that amount. So he's at least got $102,211.59 to pay. He has to pay the restitution before fines, fees and surcharges. No alcohol-controlled substance use, with the exception of prescribed medications, for 3 years. No possession of alcohol or drugs, with the exception of prescribed medication, for 3 years. No more mood-altering chemicals, unless prescribed by a physician, for 3 years. Random testing. No use or possession of firearms or dangerous weapons. I think as a felon, he won't be allowed firearms any longer. Do not... Oh, I've gone beyond where I've scrolled. Sorry. Do not use or possess firearms or dangerous weapons. Do not enter bars or liquor stores. Follow all state and federal criminal laws. Contact your probation officer as directed. I'll complete them, but these are all the standard ones. Tell your probation officer within 72 hours if you have contact with law enforcement, if you are charged with any new crime, if you change your address, employment or telephone number. Cooperate with the search of your person, residence, vehicle, workplace, property and things as directed by your probation officer. Sign releases of information as directed. Give a DNA sample. Do not use or possess firearms, ammunition or explosives. He also has been sentenced to 80 hours in lieu of confinement of community work service, and that may be completed in his home county. So, this is Minnesota Guardian, Anthony Wickless. I think, basically, the court has given him his last chance. Obviously, if he completes this successfully, he'll probably be well underway to becoming a useful member of society. If he fails to complete these without breach, I suspect he's going to be someone who probably has a life of crime. I mean, with over $102,000 at least to pay, he ain't going to have much spare money for some while. Right, that is Minnesota Guardian's sentencing for his car accident. Yeah, you're quite right, Navin. I wonder if... what did he do to warrant this? He was driving a vehicle, showing off to his friends. I think there were 5 in the car. And he ran a stop sign, or just slowed down just before a stop sign, or just broke just after the stop sign and hit a pole, injuring, and some of the injuries were quite serious, certain people in the car. So, and he did that whilst he was on probation. I think, had he been convicted of his sex crime? I can't remember. But anyway, he was either on probation or he was on post-conviction sentence in respect of his sex crime. So, yeah, he might be like his daddy. His daddy, I think, spent quite a lot of time in jail. So, that's Minnesota Guardian. You can't find his YouTube channel now, but he was quite a star of his time. People knew him. But he's basically done. Enjoy, Anthony. Enjoy your time. You probably can't be watching this. Uninsured. It's we've only seen, and I'm not going to show it, we've only seen one of the claims. We've seen the one for the 7,966. We've seen one of the claims for that, which is by an insurance company, but it could be by the person's who was injured health insurance company. I'm not going to show it because I'm not sure if that person is of age. It is available on the court site, but that's the only one we've seen. We haven't seen any of the other demands for these amounts. So they could be from the individual's health insurance companies. They could be from his vehicle insurance company. I don't know. He wasn't charged. Let's have a look at the charges again. He wasn't charged, I don't believe, with... so that's injury, 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 injury. Yeah, they were all injuries that he was charged with. So he wasn't charged with any minor driving without insurance or anything. Yeah, he was a good one, was Anthony. He wasn't the brainiest guy or the sharpest tool in the book. Right, now, if you want to stay, I am going to play the police body cam for Floyd's arrest. It's 3 body cams joined together. It's all of the body cam. So I did fast forward a bit right at the start when the cop is on his way to the scene. Other than that, it plays through. There is a short period of silence, I think, in the middle of it. There's obviously a little echo because when you join body cams together, it when you do it in your editor, it can sound perfect, but when it renders, it just takes it slightly out of sync. So there may be a touch of echo, but I did try and get it as good as possible for you. So it's the 3 body cams joined together, and this will play in real time. We've obviously heard a lot about Floyd's arrest for his trespass, and this will show that the cops did turn up at Blues and Twos, and we can see a gun as well in this. So I'll let it play. I might stop it as I see fit to comment on it. Let's hope I've got volume on it. Well, actually, before I play from the start, I'm just going to make sure that we've got some volume. There's some volume there. So back to the start. It does start quiet. Okay, enjoy. And if you're going to leave us for the body cam, thanks for watching. Up to date. I might as well keep talking while the before the audio pops in, so that you know we're still live and I'm not seeing any. Oh, change screens. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Oh dear, there's no sound either. Shut down that one. Where's the screen gone? Oh, it's that one. Got to close that one. Do that one. We'll start it again. There we go. And this is Christopher Torres. And he's on his way. I did that on purpose because I wanted to make sure that you had volume. I will silence my mic when we get some volume on the screen. Yeah, it's going. Is he going quickly? Don't know why we haven't got any volume on this bit. I can't remember. It took me so long to get this rendered together, so I ought to let YouTube speed this up until we get some till we get a bit of volume, because it's not very interesting. The card, you've got volume. You've got my volume. You haven't got volume from the video, or you shouldn't have, because I can't see any volume from the video. I've just noticed something which I didn't notice when I was doing this. Let's see if I can read that. So that's the call. Suspicious person. Sorry, I paused that there. That was quite good that we could read that. Yeah, I think you're right. And I just clicked the play button in the wrong place. But let's keep going. I hope I didn't accidentally mute a bit at the start. If I did, maybe I didn't fast forward it. I don't know. Why is there no volume on this bit? I'll tell you what I'll do, because I've obviously cocked up here with no volume on this section. Yeah, I know we can't hear the video, Alex. What I'm going to do, because this is sole Bodycam, I'm going to get the original and play that. So just bear with me 1 sec, and I'll play it until the point of view where we get the second officer turning it up. Let's just, there we go. So it's going to be round about there. So that's 1:24:25. I do, yeah, Navy, I know. I made a cock up with my, I can't remember muting any volume when I did it. So, right, just bear with me 1 sec while I get the original video up, which I should be able to find quite quickly. So, it's Torres, and it's Torres the first one. So, and I'm going to start it when we get, I'm just going to play it to myself and start it when I get volume here.
I'm alright. I am unarmed. If you start, I'm alright.
Right, I'm almost there. Let me drag this up here. Remind me to stop it at 1:24-ish. There's no volume at the moment, but volume will kick in a second. There we go. Have you got volume?
Just confirming you said someone's going out.
Fusion 122, looks like they tried to, but the gate closed again, so he's just outside the gate.
Good, good.
And it is our PR that stepped out. It looks like he's going to be running towards the street. Still there for 719 on this 425 acre station. We get this night in touch. They have already asked the area.
Direction of travel.
Should be running westbound. Air 5, got a guy with a ski mask at Spring Valley Area Command that was trying to get in the gate. He's running westbound El Bora right now. Hey, for any of the other units, you might be jumping the wall and going to apartment complex just westbound.
Somebody call perimeter.
Somebody call perimeter.
I'm alright.
show.
Adult sale apartments. I'll be out on them. Right here by the station.
I'm unarmed, bro. You pull that trigger, that's gonna be on you. Get in front of the car now. Do it now. Do it now. Get
Hey.
in front of the car now.
If you start...
Get in front of the hey, bro, pull your weapon away. I'll get in front of the car if you pull your weapon away. You have no right to pull that on me. I am unarmed. Now. I am unarmed. What's your name and badge number? You have no right. I haven't done nothing illegal. The car. Don't touch me, bro.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Violating my rights. You're violating my rights. Don't touch my phone, bro.
Quit resisting. Quit resisting.
Stop tensing up.
I'm not resisting. Don't touch my phone. Why are you violating my rights?
Quit resisting.
I'm not resisting. If I was resisting, you'd be on the ground, bro. Ain't nobody resisting. Why you just violating my rights? You just violated my rights. I'm not resisting. Come on.
Right, I think before I switch to the mixed video, which I'm just switching over there, and it's 1:24, 24, 25. Okay, right. I'm just going to rewind to where about there, because that's where the gun shows. So
I'll be out on them. Right here by the station.
sorry, turn my mic back on. But I mean, the gun is just pointing through the windscreen in his direction, I think. You can't say it's pointed directly at him through this video.
I'm unarmed, bro. You pull that trigger, that's gonna be on you. Get in front of the car now. Do it now. Do it now. Get
Hey.
in front of the car now.
If you start...
Get in front of the hey, bro, pull your weapon away. I'll get in front of the car if you pull your weapon away. You have no right to pull that on me. I am unarmed. Now. I am unarmed. What's your name and badge number? You have no right. I haven't done nothing illegal. The car. Don't touch me, bro.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Violating my rights. You're violating my rights. Don't touch my phone, bro.
Quit resisting. Quit resisting.
Stop tensing up.
I'm not resisting. Don't touch my phone. Why are you violating my rights?
Quit resisting.
I'm not resisting. If I was resisting, you'd be on the ground, bro. Ain't nobody resisting. Why you just violating
He's a hard man like Chili.
my rights? You just violated my rights. I'm not resisting. Come on. What can I be detained for?
Right, switch over screen, and here we go with the joined.
Come on. What can I be detained for? What can I be detained for?
Reasonable suspicion.
Oh, so you just violated my rights on reasonable suspicion? I'm gonna get my phone. You just violated my rights. No, I didn't try to go on the gate. I haven't broke the law though. I'm still in public area.
Public area in the parking lot, dude? That's where employees go in.
I never went past those gates. You just violated my rights.
So here's the thing, we gotta get you identified, alright?
No, you don't.
So if we can't identify you, I'll check him out right now. I have it.
So what you're doing
You
is...
spread your feet?
What's your ambassador, dude? What
My name, I'm C. Torres. My badge number is 15897.
What about you? What about you?
Basic car, sir. I'll let you know as soon as I'm paying down, okay? It's also McCormick, badge number is 161.
I haven't broken the law. You literally just threw my phone on the hood. This was recording. You violated my rights. And you just threw my hood. You just violated my personal rights. You just did. What's my bag here? Nothing wrong with exercising my rights in public.
So Jason Shoemaker has joined now.
All the way to the left is good.
You switch your seats one more, sir?
I can't spread on so much, bro. I'm not a woman.
I don't know that. You never know these days. I don't want to assume anyone's gender or anything like that.
He's good on my side.
Okay.
It's can you call PR, see what's the deal, see if he passes his gates or what's his issue? I'll be with him.
You got my phone right there. You violated my rights. So I'm going to grab my phone. Keep it record, okay?
Leave your phone right there.
So you made me violate my First Amendment rights. Okay.
What's your last name?
Yeah, was he?
Exactly. That's right. They were like, I'm just going to wait here.
What's your last name?
Get your supervisor here.
You're looking at him.
Here I am.
Do you remember on what I read yesterday about him saying that he was never asked to identify?
Here I am.
Nothing wrong with exercising your rights in public.
What is your name? You have to identify yourself. That's the Supreme Court ruling.
Federal law, Trump state law. I know your state.
You know what the Supreme Court is, right?
Federal law. Wherever your house says you must have reasonable.
I do. You were trying to break into our back lot. You were wearing a mask. No, you were wearing a mask.
If I want to break in, I would argue right through those days.
I'm not going to argue. You have to identify yourself.
Did he really use COVID on the 11th of May 2023?
If you're not, then you're obstructing my investigation. You're going to go to jail for that.
Under the threat of arrest, because you're threatening me with arrest, I'll give you my name. Because you don't respect my rights. My name is Monkey Paper.
I'm the supervisor. You can talk to my officer. What?
I'll give you my name, okay? You threaten me with arrest. Yeah. I ain't getting false info, bro. Why am I getting false info?
Where exactly was he when?
L.
And then you said he walked closer as the gate opened and he was like hiding.
G.
Okay.
Middle initial L. Last name W. A. L. L. A. C. E.
Was he filming?
December 17, 1995.
Why you gotta be so disrespectful?
Because you pulled a weapon on me. Run it to NCIC. We're going to run it to NCIC.
Have you been arrested before?
Have you been arrested?
No.
So yeah, no, for sure.
I didn't say that.
That had to be down for me. What's his name?
He did.
Sure did.
Check your tapes.
You guys want him right here or standing?
I gave you his name and his P number. Oh, he's good. You can run him. Don't sit on my car.
I want my phone.
Stand in front of the car. Again, if you don't do what I tell you to do, you're going to go to jail. You understand?
You violated
Obstructing.
my First Amendment rights.
Anytime I have to readdress you after I've given you a lawful order, you're obstructing my investigation. You're hindering and delaying my investigation. You understand that? If you continue to hinder and delay my investigation, you're going to go to jail. It's as easy as that.
You're violating my rights.
Nobody said you said. If you went to the gate, you would have got stopped back there. What's a mask on?
Do you remember the case law you quoted me? Tell me about that case. Do you know it? No. Tell me about what happened. Why did the officer stop Terry? Okay, go back and read that. Go back and read that. Go back and read that. Yeah. I do.
Walking in a public area is not illegal.
Neither was standing in front of a jewelry store with wearing a flannel. That's not illegal.
And that is what Chile does not understand. We all saw, or if you were with me when we started, the call that had been received. It was a suspicious person. They came on lights and sirens. Of course, they had reasonable suspicion. And that's all they need. Qualified immunity intact.
You know what happened with that case?
Do you know what happened to Terry? The one that you're quoting me?
Got off, didn't you?
No! No, he didn't.
Got off.
He didn't.
Got off. There's nothing wrong with what I did. I gotta go past those gates. Even if I did, that's still public property.
No, you're wearing a baklava. Like a fully facial mask.
I'm wearing a mask.
Going into a parking lot that's secured. So we're detaining you for suspicion of auto theft, auto burglary. I'm not your bro. I don't know that. You're wearing a mask. And you're trying to get into a secured parking lot with cars. It's still recording. It's still recording.
Obviously, I just
No.
So if I jump up and get it, then what?
You're probably going to go to jail. Because I told you no.
So you're denying me my personal rights under the threat of arrest. That's what you're doing right
You're
now.
being detained right now under reasonable suspicion of auto theft, auto burglary.
And where am I at right now? In front of you, right? Don't go there, bro.
Don't go where?
Hey,
Resisting law enforcement, terroristic threats, assault, reissue, arrest warrant.
Literally violating.
Not only that, but you're still rocking another camera that's probably recording everything. So just relax.
It doesn't matter. I still want my phone to record.
Relax. I don't know why you can't just relax.
Because
You know what you did, right?
I broke my
You did this on purpose.
No, I didn't.
You did this on purpose. You set this up on purpose. Of course I'm going to pull my gun on you because you're not obeying our commands to stop. So I have no idea what you got going on. I honestly think that you need some assistance other than the police. I think that we could maybe call you an ambulance and get you psychologically evaluated,
Exercise for your personal rights.
which is what you weren't doing.
Psych valuation. Brilliant. He's quite right, I think, as regards Floyd.
I was.
So-
Everybody has their own styles of doing it. Some people want.
I think I need to get you some mental health.
No, you're not. I don't need that. I already told you what I'm doing.
So doing this, yeah.
I didn't know I had a warrant for that. That's crazy.
Well, let's go through once to see and just let them know we got them. I know it's no extra, just give them a heads up and see if they change their mind. Maybe we can get you a free trip back to Indiana. They'll come and get you. They might, they may not.
And there you found, before they actually arrested him, because I think he's still under detainment, that the warrant was found from Indiana. The warrant that was mentioned yesterday or the day before in the stay request.
I'll just jump in there. Yeah. So just tell them, hey, reference that no way on Floyd Wallace.
We don't have them, but face the car like I told you.
Lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
So just more of the same.
No.
Which is even more reason to stop you because I don't want a terrorist in my parking lot. It doesn't appear that area
You love violating people's personal rights. Yes, you do.
I've never violated anybody's rights.
Also, snatching a phone out of my hand is not a violation of my rights while I was recording
Nope.
today.
It isn't. No. Again, I think you need to look at Terry D. Ohio again.
I'm not even. It doesn't say nothing about suspicion and getting ID. It has to be a crime that's attached to that.
We will. You will. You got to respect the Constitution, bro. See, you wouldn't be out here if you knew that. You wouldn't be out here wearing that.
Not necessarily.
Doing that. If you actually read it.
I have the right to learn.
To me, he isn't complaining enough for Chile. He really needs to, be in a lot more pain, have some ulnar nerve injury.
And I have the right to detain somebody who's acting suspicious.
I'm not being detained for a crime. This is you're accusing us of that didn't even happen. You know what I'm doing, and clearly you still got me.
What are you doing?
Exercising my First Amendment rights to public.
Exercising your First Amendment rights to the public?
And
I don't think that's a...
And public.
What are you doing as your First Amendment right? Yeah. Well, what's the story you're working on?
Right now, you guys.
Oh.
See, you respect my right, and clearly you don't.
So you're baiting. So you were baiting us, and in order to bait us, you wanted to wear a ski mask. A ski mask for COVID.
Because you know what happens when you get the virus? It looks right.
I've never had it.
I've had that virus before.
I've never had it. I should stay inside. You don't seem to be that afraid of it. It's such a deadly virus. You decide to come outside and wear a ski mask where like 100 people work. We work in the streets of public all day. We're around germs. We're probably the last people you want to come in contact with. When it comes to making other people sick, we get sick all the time from working out on dirty, filthy people. I probably just want to stay inside. Yeah, I do. I exercise my rights by, voting for the stuff I want to vote for, by serving my country in the military, and it protects everyone else's rights. So I did my time. So
I appreciate your service.
You're also welcome to your opinion. I also serve for you to have your own opinion. So I don't think it was a good idea for you to hang out in front of a police station wearing a ski mask, but that's also, again, that's my
Not
opinion.
illegal, right?
It's not, but it's definitely suspicious, man. I think you know that. If I went up to your house and was just hanging out in your front door, where your family's at, where your kids are at, where your elderly mom and grandmother live with a ski mask on and a camera, would you not address me? Would you like, hey man, what are you doing? Would you at least not want an explanation? I'd be like, hey, I'm just filming your whole family.
If you're on public property, you can do whatever you want. If you're on my private property, yes, I would address it, but this is not your private property. This is funded by tax dollars.
Right, and I don't know, you know that we pay taxes too, right? It's not like...
Our taxes.
So I work for the military and I work for the government, and taxes also come out of my check, federal, state. So I kind of fund my own salary, I think.
I don't think you pay taxes in Nevada.
Not in Nevada, but
yeah, but yeah.
We also pay taxes.
You pay federal taxes probably,
yeah.
But not state.
I mean, if I didn't pay taxes, my checks would be a lot bigger, which I'd be happy about. But unfortunately, we do pay taxes. So.
Well, exercising your rights to vote.
I agree, man, but I mean, you could do that literally anywhere, but like I said, I don't think doing it in front of a police station where you know that you're going to get addressed and spoken to, it's not the safest thing to do.
You know what you could have did? You could have just passed by, see what I was doing, and look at me going. There were 3 cops.
Well, they asked you, some off-duty officers asked you, you didn't have nothing to say to them.
I don't know who they were.
We don't know who you are either.
And now you know.
Yeah, we do. And now you know what happens when you do this in front of a police station.
Yeah, he didn't have the trifold with him to tell him that. And can you imagine Floyd keeping his mouth shut?
You could try any other area command of the valley, any other state, and it's going to be the exact same thing, I promise you, bro.
I have been
Go ahead, sir.
to 8 different police departments. All you failed, except 1. And he came on and shook my hand. So.
Which one?
Yeah,
Give me the names. I'll let you know which one it is. Boulevard, University Center.
It doesn't have not this area. I forgot what it was.
It wasn't Vegas.
It wasn't Vegas.
Just hang out at a station with a ski mask
It
on.
was somewhere else.
Somewhere, it was a mistake. I didn't do nothing. job, they left me alone. They left me alone, bro.
With everything going on, like my partner said, we know each other. Who's ever going to the station, we recognize faces. Even though we may not speak to him, if I see him and say all the way in the east on the area command, I know that he works around this area. We'll just make sure we're good. You know, I don't show ID when we're pulling in. It's like, hey, ooh. We don't recognize cars or faces. It's kind of like, hey, you know, what's going on here?
You know what you could have did?
That's it. If people are trying to make,
Could I have my phone, please?
your phone is right there. It's going to stay there. It's not going nowhere.
I mean, you're literally violating my right by being on this. I'm asking for my phone so I can continue to record this video.
It should be recording there.
It is recording audio.
And you got this one too.
Yeah, it don't matter. I like that one better though.
You have an SD card, you can put it in there.
It works.
And you got more wires down here.
That's fine. I'm holding my pants up. Can't find the bill.
So what are your are you like documenting? You have like a YouTube channel or what?
Just know that delete laws.
You like
delete laws will be getting a hold of
First Amendment auditors?
Yes. You should already know that, bro.
That's cool.
Why else would I be in front of a police department, bro?
So have you been successful?
Good mention of delete laws there. Talk about letting the game away as regards baiting.
In your endeavors?
I have been successful people learning about the rights, yes.
Okay. But as far as money-wise, you haven't been successful. You might want to find a new job. One that pays you.
And I love doing what I'm doing. That's why I do it. I love it.
Well,
This doesn't scare me, bro.
we like this job. It doesn't scare us either, man. We like helping people that really need help.
Well, maybe you can, how about giving me out these handcuffs?
Well, when
Give me
you're
my phone back, I go in and file a complaint, and we get a whole better day. Because at this point, you're already violating my rights. I really got to do anything, but hey, you violate my rights already, so I just want to get it documented.
if that's how you feel, that's great. I mean, you can make your complaint. Majority of the complaints, I think over 90% of them get wiped out because when you call in, they check the body camera and they're like, yeah, that's a false allegation. No rights were violated. So the body cameras actually help us a lot because we get people that make false complaints and false accusations.
I won't make a false accusation.
Well, I mean, it's all about, so you might feel that your rights are being violated, right? But when the department looks at it and they're like, no, his rights weren't violated, their officers has reasonable articulable suspicion to stop him and detain him. So you might feel that we violated your rights, but in fact they were not. So, again, you lose. That's what I'm saying. So how you feel isn't a fact, that's just a feeling. I felt like this person violated my rights. And when you go through the process, the facts are found, complete opposite. So I could say whatever I want. I could be like, yeah, you violated my rights too.
Merb, is that sarcastic or could you tell that that was pointed at his head? It was pointed in his general direction, I would say. I'm not sure you could say it was pointed at his head from this body cam video. Maybe from Floyd's video. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest.
So we got to stick to the facts.
That's what I do, man. I don't lie on me. That's not what I do.
Well,
Maybe I'm wrong.
I assume you're going to make your complaint and go through the process, and sometimes we get notified of it, sometimes we don't.
You do, bro. Nothing but a full transparency over here, bro.
I agree. I expect anyone that feels like we aren't doing our job to the T, or to their expectation that they make their complaint. I mean, you have every single right and freedom to do that. You're more than welcome to call the department, to ask for badge numbers, to make those complaints, but when it comes down to it, you can't be upset if
I'm
the
not a
facts
bro.
and findings of the circumstances go the
I
wrong
already
way.
know how it's going to go. You're going to investigate yourself and find you did nothing wrong.
We don't investigate ourselves. We have an internal.
Was it reasonable, though, Merb? Based on the call, or do you think it was overuse of force?
Bureau.
Yeah.
If we investigated ourselves, it would stay right here in the station, and I'd be investigating my partner, Officer Torres, right here for the accusations we made. That's more shady than having an outside bureau do it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say you can investigate. Somebody that's in the public to investigate instead of your internal investigation.
But how would we have citizens who have no idea? But they have no law background, they have no criminal law background, they're not lawyers. How do we hire? Like, I wouldn't hire you to do some criminal rights violation investigation on us when you don't know what you're talking about. That'd be like me asking a vet to do heart surgery on me, like heart surgery on me. I probably wouldn't end up too good. But as soon as we figure out what's happening, man, the handcuffs will come off if you're free to go. You get your phone and you can continue to film, bro, and do your whole First Amendment right audit, whatever you got to do, man. So, like I said, the two people that called in, well, yeah, they were leaving or coming and going from work, and they saw you with a ski mask that you were reaching in your hoodie. So it's more than RS, reasonable suspicion to stop you, bro. So I just hope you can understand that we're doing our jobs, and that's it, you know. Everybody in here has personal vehicles, they've got co-workers, family members, all types of stuff. So when it looks like you're trying to wait for the gate to open to access the back, that's a no-go for us. You're more than welcome to stand in the parking lot and film, but the closer you inch to that gate, and when you duck and hide behind the dumpster or whatever it is right there, it just looks extremely, extremely shady.
And with that mask?
With a mask on and reaching in your pocket.
Why wear the mask?
I didn't hear it.
It's because of COVID. But like I said, bro, if I was in front of your apartment or your house with a mask on and a camera and my hands in my pockets and doing whatever, I would expect you to address me.
Yeah.
I think any reasonable, normal person would address that and be like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you standing? Even if you're on the sidewalk, if that was the front door of my house and my property is beyond the sidewalk line, and if you were standing right here on this sidewalk, which is public property, and filming my front door and filming my family as they're going in and out, I can 9,099% guarantee that I would address you, and it probably wouldn't be as friendly as this altercation or this interaction is. Because I'd be like, who the F are you? What are you doing in front of my house filming me and my family with your ski mask and reaching in your pockets? It'd be a bad day.
For one, I don't film private buildings like other artists. I stick to public buildings like this department. I don't go on private property. I would never do that. But
No,
I get
my explanation, my example was that this sidewalk would be public property, right? You have every right to be there. But if you're in front of my house with a ski mask and a camera, I would 1,000% address you.
I mean, that's cool, man, but I don't go right now. But I get what you're saying.
But this is also our place of work. What if I came to your place of work and just stood in front of you with a mask and a camera and was like,
As long as I'm not violating the law, we're good to go.
but would you at least ask me a question and want a
I
response?
ignore you. I don't know what you're doing. I would ignore you. A lot of cops, they ignore me when they don't want to do it. I mean, that's a smart thing to do.
Well, someone tried to talk to you like, hey, what's up, man? You good? Do you need
I
something?
didn't know what they were.
And you just didn't say anything. So that's even more suspicious. You could just be like, hey, officer, or whoever you are. No, officer, I'm just filming. Yeah, first auditor.
I'll be here in the front.
I
Trying
didn't
to get an entry.
I don't talk to strangers.
Okay.
So.
Well, I said my piece, bro. So,
92.
okay.
But they're gonna go talk to him.
And then why did you, one last question, why did you run? Well, when whoever addressed you or something, you like ducked out around the corner and ran. Fast-paced walk-in or brisk walk or jog or whatever.
He was right here when I hit that corner up there. He was over here.
No, there's not.
Nobody said stop being detained. Saying come here is not, or asking what I'm doing, saying, hey, you're being detained. Stop, you're being detained.
Well, usually the way it works when an officer, activates their overhead lights.
Only for traffic.
And,
your emergency light has nothing to do with the pedestrian. If I was in my car, I would stop, sure.
Pedestrian? How do we stop pedestrians? Answer me that question.
You tell me you're being detained. That's the legal way.
Roll down my window, be like, hey, you're being detained?
Sure. That's the legal way of doing it, but a lot of people don't know the right.
Lights go on, man.
Lights go on. Whoop, whoop.
And then we church
Hey,
you.
excuse me, sir. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
That right there.
Sounds like a central conversation.
That right there. It's not when the lights.
A lot of people don't know their rights. Perhaps some people listen to the wrong people when it comes to understanding those rights.
When the overhead lights are activated, you should feel like you're not free to go at that time. If I pull up, if I pull up and just roll my window down, no lights, nothing. Hey, Mr. So-and-so, how you doing today?
Can I talk to you?
Hey, can I talk to you real quick? That's consensual encounter. If I activate my lights, trip my sirens, hey, buddy, come here, get in front of my car. At that point, you are detained. I don't need to tell you that you're detained. So you should feel like, oh crap, the cops are stopping me.
I should feel and tell me it's two different things. I feel like you violated my rights. You're saying I didn't. Feelings doesn't go well.
So when we do a traffic stop, right? If you're in a car and I get behind you, I turn my lights on, turn my siren. So you know that you're being detained, right?
But that's the law. The law states that if a police officer gets behind you and they put on their mercy light, you have to pull over.
It's also the law that if you're on foot, that a police officer rolls up behind you, activates their lights and sirens, and shirts you, that you stop. If you take off running, guess what? We chase you.
I didn't take off running, did I?
No, I know. Well, the point is that you know you're detained, man. You know, we don't need to hop out the car and be like, sir, mister, I don't know who you are. Are you wearing the red sweater? You're detained now. Can you come over here and speak to me? That's not how it works.
It would work better. It would work a lot better in court. You said that, though.
You should get on with the department. Change things up, right?
Yeah, turn it around for us. Teach us how to do better.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not doing the police department. I'm not a liar. I'm not a killer. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular guy. I can't prove my
Oh.
Obviously, at this point, we have only one body cam running. So apologies that the volume won't be great here.
If you need to only be advised for that citizen there know to have one of their needs.
Those dudes are going to do the arrest.
Who?
The two that were coming in from the team.
Oh, are they?
We'll transport, but they're obviously having a red presence.
Yeah.
But they said if they didn't stop him, he was coming in.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Telehead says the 446 reported, but they will not extradite.
Okay, we copy. Thank you. I'll be as respect to Spring Valley. Wants just said that they're not gonna, that the warrant's good and they're just not gonna extradite.
Well,
So, what are they gonna charge him for, like attempt? Once just came back, they said that the warrant's good, they're just not going to extradite. So. What's that? 4 is. I guess the 2 officers that observed them are coming out.
So
So
being arrested?
That's a color. That's a license. That's called CT. It's like a general report for anybody, but just put your credentials. Where'd you get that at? It's in sncdc.org. Oh, okay.
So go ahead and notify them.
I'll send it out to you.
Yeah. All right.
What's the plan, guys?
So are they gonna do?
Am I being released?
So the other two officers are gonna do the paperwork, and we're just transporting. He said that. What's his name? Those two are gonna, I guess, do the booking and trespass arrest.
Ask them, be like, hey, so are we taking them or what's the deal?
Yeah, you're gonna transport.
I'm transporting?
Or I can, whatever. Because you're what? You're DP, right?
Yeah. Just Arch wanted me to do 469 at the church. Ask him real quick. Be like, hey, I know you got Torres doing some 469.
Torres, I guess Torres wants to know.
So what's the plan, guys? What's the plan? I'm asking what the plan is.
Oh, yes, go to church or something.
What's going on?
So the other two officers are doing the paperwork.
Yeah, they can do the arrest because they have to make first and second.
So what they should transport them.
We've not got that much more to go. There is a break in the body cam. 3 minutes missing. They might have had them turned off at that point. I'm not sure if that's policy or what. But I did want to mention the amount of stripes that appear to be on scene.
Because they're here for the whole
You're not going to tell me?
But what happens when they get an
So
arrest?
you just going to keep me like this for how long you want?
Yeah, that'll be different for that. Because this all happened now.
Okay. Well, I could take them and
We're probably gonna, I was gonna say we could probably take them now and then
I was gonna say, who do you want to take them? It could be me, Torres. I can
probably you, his Torres. Well, either one, I guess. It's up to you. If he wants to do, and then you go to the church. All it is to do a 469 and roll through it.
Okay. I'll see what Torres. Okay.
It was obviously a quiet day in Vegas.
Sar said it's just a 469 at the church, so I can go do what he said. Since you're filling this out already, the two other officers are going to do the paperwork, and you're just going to transport. So he said if you want, you can take them now, and they can just send you the shit. I'm pretty sure it's trespass. I think.
Trespass. You want to do me a favor?
You want me to fill that out?
Yeah, fill this out.
right to
On
know.
the website.
I have the right to know. I have this car.
You got your phone with you? I'll send it to you.
SMCTC.org.
I'd like to know, bro.
Well, you got your notepad, right?
I'd like to know why we can pay.
Come on, McCormick. I need to call the PR real quick.
We're not going to talk.
What do you mean the PR?
Are they here? Okay, let me talk to them real quick. Watch out.
So where will you find out? In jail. Yeah. Well, you have to tell me no. You have to tell me. Yes, you do. No, I don't. You have to tell me. I don't have to tell you with my word.
You want to send me the address? I'll go to that church.
I just texted you.
Okay.
So between 6 and 10, he'll probably be able to do it later too, but we just got to create a 469 there. I don't know the specific address, but it's on Lindell and Oquendo.
Was that the church I went to a while ago? And I rolled through and was like, there's no one there. There's nobody
St.
here.
Michael's Ethiopian Orthodox. It's at Lindell and Oquendo.
Okay.
Or just do a 469 and just roll through and then clear.
Okay.
Literally minutes at a time. That's it.
So every hour you said?
No, just a couple
every now and
times.
then?
They're doing it from 6 to 10, so we just got to do it a couple times between that.
Okay.
Just that they see us. And you're doing that.
Yeah, because
There is silence here. The body cam restarted, obviously. I don't know, it's 30 seconds or something before the volume kicks in. I know it's quite a long. There we go.
Now they got to go through your whole wallet in case you have contraband in there.
Arrest, okay? Yes.
It's lie about my name. Hey, can you please put that back on? I want my mask on.
That's all taken off at jail, so don't worry, I'll put the change.
Make sure my money on fire.
I'll pick this up for you, okay?
You can take it off at the jail. You can take it off because if you break it, you buy it. If you break it, you buy it.
If I break it, I'll buy it.
You break it, you buy it. Don't break it. You already violated my rights. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yeah,
What's your opinion?
I guess. Don't worry about my vehicle. Are you making something fly? Threat against me? Are you gonna have somebody breaking my vehicle?
Someone breaking your vehicle and talking to try to lock it.
And then impound. So I got to pay more money to get it out.
Where's this car?
Making sure it's locked.
Where's this car?
We're not going to tow it.
Is it here?
No, I think there's a Hyundai up there.
Where's your car at?
Don't worry about it.
Is that his car, the blue car?
Nah,
I don't know.
you know what?
I would double check.
Okay, if you're saying you didn't come here in a car, then I'm cool. I'm cool.
Don't worry about where I parked it.
Okay, alright. I mean, do you want us to tow it?
I mean, that's what you're attempting to do.
No.
So, I mean...
Whenever we arrest somebody...
That's not my vehicle. I mean, you can tow somebody's car that's innocent, but...
No. We just want to make sure.
Okay.
We're not going to...
So anytime we arrest somebody, we have to ask them if they want us to tow their car or leave it where it is.
Just don't worry about it, bro.
Okay, so I'm assuming you didn't come here in a car.
I came here in a
So
car, just don't worry about it.
I think you're just messing with us.
No, I just want to go to jail if you're going to take me home.
You have a smaller bag. He's not Adam Waters.
It's my friend's debit card. I have permission to have it.
What's your address?
Hey, call on that card and see if it's been reported lost or stolen. And then we'll just hit him with that. You just got to call the bank on the back.
I understand if you put a false charge on me, that will be illegal.
What's your address?
You already got my stuff.
No, I just know your name and your birthday.
You got everything you need. You need my address?
Yeah.
I live in a hotel right now. I can travel log.
Travel log?
Yeah.
You know the address?
No. I just booked it. I mean, I can go on my phone and look, but, you know.
Do you live here in Nevada?
Right now, yeah.
Just
I'm living here right now. In Nevada. You may not sleep here. Make sure my money on file, okay? That's all I have.
You don't trust banks either?
Oh, I do. I'm not that spiritual.
Could you hear the count of cash just back there? Did I hear 1991? Go back and replay that bit. $1991. That seems just under $2,000 of dollars on him.
I mean, I hope you don't tell somebody, that would be right. You say you're not out in the public, I wouldn't do that. But that's not my business, it's your thing. Are you gonna have me sit? Yes, I'm done talking.
I was waiting for Miguel to get your money.
Ben, I think there was more than 1991 cents. I think that was the dollar bills. I mean, there were a lot more than 19 bills there as far as I could tell.
In front of your face, then I'll give you something.
And keep me quiet while we're driving, bud. Don't talk to me. I'm asking respectfully. I'm not trying to be a dick. Please don't talk to me. Because I hate y'all do this. I'm a nice guy, routine bullshit while you're taking me to jail.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice. What's that music? Rap music? Okay. That's a foreign currency.
What country is it?
Let me see.
I've never seen it.
And that's it. That's the body cam. Or all the body cam that someone very kindly sent to me. I'd like to thank them for that. I put them together. I didn't edit it down because there's little bits that are interesting. And what I might find interesting, you might not, and vice versa. So I thought just leave it alone, just join them all together in a chronological order. Thanks for joining me. That's been quite a long live stream because of the length of that video. I will correct the start of that and put it up as a standalone at some point. And I will put all the videos in their individual status up as well. So thanks, Verb. Thanks, everyone. I think I agree. In terms of the reaction of the cops to the crime, once they worked out what was going on, it did seem way over the top. I think there was reasonable suspicion for the stop. You know, make him take the ride. That's his punishment. He knew what he was doing. He took the ride. At some point, when he keeps on doing this, that gun may get fired. Or maybe he stopped rubbing his back like he did before. Who knows? Thanks for joining us. I can see you all in the chat. I did open the... and I am grateful for you joining us. Thanks a lot. Good night.